Alright, I gotta say, these two cards are some of the coolest support I did not expect to get today. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Look at this art. Look at this. I don't really care too much about this one over here. It looks like she's getting venomed into some new form, but this art for, you know, just the transformation sequence here for this, I live for this sort of stuff. And the whole action feel that this card is pulling together is amazing. I'm so happy to see that. So, starting off over here is going to be our level 4. This is going to be Centurion Simelia. This should be the partner for our other side. So, this is a 1200, 1600, and of course it is a Dark Pyro. So we are keeping up with the lore here for the partners being fire. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So when your opponent activates a monster effect as a chain link 2 or higher, you can make that effect become your opponent places one Centurion from their face-up field or graveyard face-up, and the spell and trap card zone is a continuous trap card, and then you also cannot special summon a copy of this for the rest of the turn. And then it does maintain during the main phase. If this is a continuous trap card, we can special summon this. And the kanji here means Shadow Knight for this card. But it has to be a monster effect that is a chain link 2 or higher. I'm not a super big fan of that. It does kind of feel a little bit like wasted potential, but you know what? The card exists. I'm happy with that. Now let's get down here to the meat of the situation. Centurion Primera Primus. It is a tuner, but it is a spellcaster also. That's a W. Alright, we can Secret Village Log. It's also 26/26, and it's completely generic. It is a tuner plus a non-tuner. So you can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. So on Synchro Summon, we can add an emblem card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then you can destroy one card you control and one card your opponent controls. That is entirely optional, by the way. I do like the fact that you do have that double-sided option point here to pop something, which means actually you can have this card detonate itself to fulfill the second effect here. And that is, the special summon card also cannot be destroyed by battle unless it was summoned from the extra deck. Alright, which is actually pretty big, but we also have, if a face-up Centurion card or cards you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, we can special summon this card from the graveyard. This is recurable, alright? This card does come back, but we've also got to remember, this card also cannot be destroyed by battle, alright, unless it was summoned from the extra deck. If this thing pops itself back out of the graveyard, because they outed another Centurion card in your field, you have a meat shield for battle. Which, from what I was reading from people, they're like, woo, you know, this is anti, you know, Tenpai. You know, I mean, I guess. Tenpai is just going to run you over anyway, but sure. Well, we'll take that. I think these cards are really cool. Honestly, I think I have the Centurion core. This actually makes me want to pull it out and actually see what I can cook up with it, just because of the art on this card. All right? Who would have guessed? But, hey, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these goodies, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.